Known by many as a Hearts boy who became a billionaire, on the show today, we profile Dr. Ben Mugasha's story of farming. I was led to start education because my father had grounded me to graze his cows. Ben was quoted as saying in one of his numerous interviews, Seeds of Gold traveled all the way to Mitoma district, formerly Bushenyi, to meet Dr. Ben, whose future was founded while still a child. His name has since become famous. Coming up on Seeds of Gold.
You can't believe it, when I was going to Kampala, I escaped from here. I went on these Tata lorries. Okay? Well, the rest is now history. I went to Kampala with a purpose.
Despite his many accomplishments as an adult, Ben has not stopped farming, and Seeds of Gold is here to attest to this fact. In this remote village in Mitoma is where we found this beautiful home. Ben believes a person should invest where he comes from.
I didn't forget my roots. Whatever I was doing, I said I have to improve, to come and give back. And to give back, it was not to tell people, you can't do this. No, I had to be hands-on.
Today on Seeds of Gold, we look at making money through tree planting, and we zero down to pine. Pine is one of the most feasible trees to grow in Uganda. They are relatively high in value given the time they take to mature. Pine takes 15 to 18 years to mature and is one long-term investment. Ben is doing both coffee and pine tree farming. One may wonder why pine and coffee in a place that should ideally grow bananas. Ben explains.
Because we used to have a lot of bananas, about, because I think per month I was feeding close to almost 5 lorries. But all of a sudden, so what happened? This is now new, so we had to replant. But I said no, let me not let's not have again the same problem. Let me now concentrate on coffee. Then we put in banana for eating, not for commercial stuff. And we still have this weight, but we are fighting it. All this, you'll see this about 20 acres going down. You'll see the entire thing, because this is about close almost 20 acres going down. In just a month, less than a month, everything was down. So I was a little bit frustrated. I said, now what can I do without maybe putting again too much emphasis. I'd planted some pine, which is the big one, is already for harvesting the other side. So I said, now let me put pine. Then also another idea came. I said, okay, let me also put coffee, whichever grows. So I planted close to almost all in all about 300,000 pine trees, and they are all this height. And I can see it is doing well.
Most people are usually let down by not having enough land to practice farming, so they say. Do you share the same school of thought?
You can realize profits from any piece of land depending on your interest. You can have an acre, you can decide to have tomatoes, you can decide to have I saw a program, I think someone was growing pumpkins, in 2 acres, and I think annually the fellows, I think total income is close to almost 150 million. The moment we utilize maximally and optimally the natural resources we have, I'm telling you, we can easily get out of this. We can increase our household incomes and get out of poverty. I have not started counting the profits, but in the next 5 years, I'll be worth between $7 and $10 million. Not shillings, but between $7 and $10 million. Yeah. So definitely it will be profitable if you consider the amount of input vis-a-vis the amount of output. Definitely it will be very profitable. Yeah.
Planning is a very good trait to have in life for one to be successful. Dr. Ben has embraced this component and is now planning ahead of time, targeting to produce between 500 and 700 liters of milk starting this year.
I've started this also diary because now like I can pursue whatever because my target, you'll go see the other side. I've started with that land. I completely dug it up. So I am planting now the real improved pasture. And then after that, with all the legumes and everything after that, I have few cows here for milk. So after that, my target, by the end of this year, my target is to make sure I am targeting between 500 to 700 liters a day. And then I don't want even to stop there. I want to make sure that I don't sell raw milk, even if it is a small pickup, okay? But I want to make sure that I sell a finished product.
He has planted close to 25 acres of special grass for the animals.
So I think you can see, now what I told you. I'm improving the pasture. I think you can see up to down, all that you see maybe which looks like a millet. All this is now grass. They improved all this. We just planted. We shall walk just down there. You see the water source. You see the other pine, the other big one, not this, the other one. All that is that's a big one. That's my land. I want to plant hay. I want to plant these other legumes and what have you. So my whole purpose is to have maybe like 40 animals only, but an animal that can give me per day 40 liters.
He has a bigger picture for his coffee too. Value addition put into consideration. Dream big.
All this is coffee going the other side. All that is coffee. Yeah, but as I told you, I'm also doing like now all this is gonja, whatever, for just home use, not really commercial. Yeah, but my interest is coffee. Yeah, the coffee, my target is I think annually maybe like 200 million. And I also be selling seedlings, not the beans. I will be selling rather beans, not the, because I will need my coffee husks. Yes, so I'm going to bring a machine, and then I sell beans.
When we return, Dr. Ben shares with us his big picture as he takes us around the farm. For a businessman commanding a diverse enterprise, one would wonder how Dr. Ben balances his time, because most people fail on that note. Dr. Ben believes in creating systems.
I've been in which I'm the group chairman, the Bemuga Holdings. I've been in freight forwarding for now since 1989 to date. My line of interest has been that, and I said I will do this. I started as a declaration clerk. I started as a manager. I got to the manager. Then I owned the company. Then the company became now big. I've got now we've got now a board. We've got now, so I'm no longer now in active operations. I can come and spend about a month here, and the work is going on. So, no. I don't need to be there. No. I said systems. Systems are just working for themselves. I don't need even to be in the office. I share the days. 15 days here, 15 days in Kampala.
Even as schools and institutions preach that education is the key, their products consistently complain about the lack of jobs. The young generation today views education as an end in itself instead of using it as a means towards innovation and creating jobs for themselves. How do you advise the youth of today on their view about agriculture, drawing from your own experience?
Youth of these days, I don't know what exactly is driving them. I don't know what their purpose of everything is. Because WhatsApp, abusing people on social media and what have you, this ordinary youth, but youth who have gone through, who have got some fair education, university, blah, 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 blah. So you wonder, a person, those days they used to say whenever you do something awkward around, they say, oh, this is like Omunyacharo. Meaning, your level of understanding, your level of whatever was below that day. But now unfortunately, these so-called educated youth, Banyacharo now are better than them. Completely better than them. Because you can't imagine their logic of everything. You can't. So my appeal to them is, there's no way you come, you are employed in NTV, then the next day you want to be a general manager. No. You have got to attain the experience. So youth of these days they're about to, I have to have this. So this is the problem. The problem, they have gone completely wild. So not until really we intensify these kinds of programs, we by showing the realities. It's not a matter of talking.
With a home deep down in Mitoma, what inspires Dr. Ben to invest in different businesses?
A home. And some of these things that are inspiring me, of course, are the friends I have in Europe, in America, in the Middle East. I visited a friend of mine in Switzerland. I couldn't believe it. The guy has got about 20 acres, but the man is selling 1,000 liters of milk every day. Every day.
Always innovating and seizing opportunities as they come, he has an ambitious project he has embarked on. He plans to start making perfumes from a special tree he got from India.
I want to start, just making proper perfumes. You just touch. Huh? Yes, real perfume. And even if you just put it on your, yes, it stuck there. Real perfume. So this one I've got about 1,000 of them, trees. So it goes like this. Yeah, it is eucalyptus, but for perfumes.
This tree has many advantages, as he explains.
You have like cough, you boil this, you can't believe it.
Water, just like land, is a very big component to consider when venturing into farming. One needs to be innovative. On Seeds of Gold, we bring you yet again another way in which farmers harvest this precious commodity to sustain their farms.
Even a small kid, even what, you come, you just only open. Okay? You only open. This is my loan system. Yes, this is my loan system. You open, the same thing with there, the same thing. So all this is, I'll show you the source.
Time is not exactly on our side, but I cannot live without bringing the experience to your sitting room.
That water that was being pumped, it is coming from here. Now there is a pump in there, a solar pump. So In like 1 hour, it pumps about 10,000 liters.
Check this dam here with me. Let's see how deep and what capacity it takes. It can supply a whole district.
So this dam down deep is about 20 feet. So when it's full, we're talking about 50 million liters of water, and it's just natural spring. It's not this water that is coming from the whatever. So it is here. So I want now to target. I'm going to target irrigation because I can attain it with now this water. Yeah, so I had to secure it this way because you know people were curious, especially small kids would come from just by the swamp and they wanted to come and because the moment you go down you'll never be seen. You'll never be seen. So that's how I had to set it off.
With this rich episode of Seeds of Gold, we beg to stop here with a word. You too can make it in life. All it takes is determination, perseverance, and knowing what you want in life. Start now. Next week on Seeds of Gold, our stopover will be in Mbarara, where we shall engage with Charles Kagombe, a renowned farmer in Mbarara. Make your life useful. Don't miss. It's your time to start working for your millions.